Hello everyone, Elite Bacon Boy here. Today, I will be analyzing the latest Rise of the Slenders episode, because I am now the main analysis channel of this, and I'm getting 2.5 thousand Bobooks, WI-den for real. Well, stick around to know all the secrets and some theories about this episode. Let's start this analysis. So the episode starts with the POV being Jensen Pigeon because of his blocky body and glasses. And we can see Weeming shooting at some Slenders with a gun. And Jensen tells him to be careful, but then he gets shot. Jensen says no, but then I tell him to be quiet, because they will find us if he doesn't. And I forgot to mention this, we can see Sammy Plunger Man dead in the floor. After that, we can see what looks like a different Titan Slender. Because instead of his core being a triangle, the circle, so it's a different Titan. Anyways, we can see him trying to kill people with his axe, and he says no survivors, and the Astro Slender says there won't be any survivors once they detonate the bombs, and it looks like they are trying to bomb the city, or even worse, the world, because then, the Circle Titan Slender tells him to detonate the bombs, and leave for their next planet. And I think they are like the Astro Toilet theory from Elite Cameraman, that they come from other planet and are trying to take over Earth and destroy it. And this explains that when the Guest and Noobs were fighting a war, the Slenders came from other planet to take over this one and steal technology from them, and then explode this planet. That also explains why the Titan Slender kept asking who is the leader, to kill him and get that position. But that's just my theory. We'll see maybe in the later episodes or something. Because the Slenders just came out of nowhere, and this theory does sound really real. After that, the Titan Circle Slender flies somewhere, and then the POV changes and we can see the player squad. We can see me there, also Elite Dummy Weeming dead body, and Sammy dead body. We can see Jensen, Dog, and some others which I don't know who they are, and then the cool intro starts, with the episode name which is Time to Take Him Down, which I think is foreshadowing Titan Slender's heavy injuries, or his possible death. Or a plot twist where a new Titan Slender comes. And then the fighting with Titan Slender continues from episode 12 part 2. And here's a fun fact, if you pause at this exact moment, you can see the text here when the fight starts. I just figured this mistake out and thought it was kinda funny, so I mentioned it. And at the end of the analysis, there is some exclusive info I got from my den in Discord. The Titan Slender punches the 666 Titan Guest, and then he knocks him down, and tries to slice him with the axe, but the 666 Titan rolls out of there, and coldly stands up with 28,382,893 aura. And then he prepared his slicers to slice and dice the Titan Slender, and goes to tackle him, but he dodged it, and the Titan Guest says, "You're a lot weaker than expected," just making fun of him. But little does he know what will skibidi happen to him. And then, the Titan 666 uses his core laser to try and damage the Slender Titan. But because Slender's aura is on the negative, the lasers don't affect him because he's too ugly. And then he just carries the lasers like he's strong, and he says, "After all these years of destruction, I finally get competition," and then pulls on the Titan Guest 666, and grabs his head, gets him closer and throws him. And then he dashes to him, grabs him and throws him to a wall like this is some anime. And dashes to him again and grabs him, but then the Guest 666 stabs him and kicks him. And then he dashes, stabs him head and slams it to the floor, and then starts using his laser eyes. And this is a reference to the original Skibidi Toilet episode 73. And then after a while of screaming, some large Slender starts shooting Guest 666. And he tired to laser him, but he avoids it and shoots him again. And again, but then the Guest 666 tackles him and is about to kill him, but the Buzzo Slender then rips his laser off, and the Guest 666 puts him in the floor. And then, the Titan Slender gets up, and the Titan Guest 666 turns around, and the Slender Titan starts screaming and lasers his head, knocking Guest 666 down. And then the POV changes, and we can see some Guest repair drones give him new blasters. And this is a reference to Skibidi Toilet 69 Part 2. He prepares his lasers and flies to the battlefield, and the POV changes again with the Slender Titan lasering bro. But then the Titan guest comes and shoots at the Slender multiple times, and he turns around, and the Titan guest prepares, and the Titan noob comes, and the scientist noob mech too, and he says, "You are outnumbered, Titan Slender," and he says, "It's this the best you could come up with," and he says, "It's about time your reign ends," and he says, "Bring it on." And now let's talk about the exclusive info I got from Iden. So he said that this episode will have even more than just 2 parts, but it actually probably has more than 3 freaking parts, like 4 parts or something. And he said this episode really important. I think part 2 will just be the rest of the fight, and part 3 and 4 bunker stuff and lore I think. And also, the description says, the Titans fight Titan Slender, while flashbacks of a new race are sent to Alliance HQ. I wonder who sent them, which means there is a new race coming, which I think is the dummy race, and I think who sent them is the green shirt guy or Roblox. Anyways, that's all for this video. Make sure you like and subscribe to not miss any other videos, and comment down below your theories on what will be the new race. Elite Bacon Boy out. Iden pay me my 2,500 Robux now.